There's a tornado watch in effect for a portion of West Texas. Brian Chadwick is with the county sheriff's office in Sweetwater.
We're trying to get the word out to the community to brace themselves. We just hope this thing's not going to develop into a real funnel, but after Saragossa, we're not taking any chances.
And the National Weather Service says the storm is moving northeast, and with the exception of some rain, it shouldn't affect the Dallas-Fort Worth area. That's news, sports, and weather. I'm Frank Castle for KGAB Talk Radio News.
From the heart of the Lone Star State, it's time for Dallas's most popular talk show, Night Talk with Barry Champlain. The KGAB phone lines are open and ready for your call at 555-TALK. And now your host for Night Talk, Barry Champlain.
The worst news of the night is that 3 out of 4 people in this country say they'd rather watch TV than have sex with their spouse.
Yeah, this is Night Talk.
Second worst news is that some kids needed money for crack last night. So you know what they did? They stuck a knife in the throat of an 80-year-old grandmother down on Euclid Avenue right here in Dallas. One night in one American city. Multiply that by hundreds of cities, and what have you got? A country where culture means pornography and slasher films, where ethics means payoffs, graft, insider trading, where integrity means lying, whoring, and intoxication. This country is in deep trouble, people. This country is rotten to the core, and somebody better do something about it. I want you to take your hand out of that bowl of Fritos, throw away your National Enquirer, and pick up the phone. Go ahead, pick it up, hold it up to your face, and dial 555-TALK. Open your mouth and tell them what we're going to do about the mess this country's in. Talk radio. It's the last neighborhood in town. People just don't talk to each other anymore. Let's go to the first caller.
A lot of problems with the country today have a lot to do with the continued exploitation of third world countries.
Wait a minute, hold on. Third world countries? Where'd you learn that phrase? In college? Something you heard on 60 Minutes? You know what it means?
Off the track.
We're not getting off the track, Josh. We're getting on the track. Josh, go back to college. When you graduate, give me a call. A prime example of that uniquely American institution, the concerned, sensitive, bleeding heart liberal. Looking for people with problems he can call his own. Francine in Oak Lawn.
I'm a transvestite, and I'm trying to save money for an operation.
Yeah, Francine, what possible interest do you think your personal adventures in surgery would hold for my listeners?
It's something I have to talk about.
I don't. Night Talk.
Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna put you on hold. What, do you slip some testosterone into Barry's coffee? The guy's possessed tonight.
He's a little tense, that's all.
Dolly!
Get out of here!
Yeah, but who's gonna put that? Sometimes I come home from work and we have a dinner together, you know?
No, I don't know. You have dinner at the table with your cat? What, with a tablecloth and candles, that kind of thing?
No, Barry. She has her own plate. It's on the floor.
Oh, good.
Oh, we eat the same things. Like if I have a pork chop, she has a pork chop. If I have a veal, she has a veal.
Glenn, take my advice. Stop hanging around with the pussy. Go find some. Yeah, I'm listening to you, Michael. What's up?
I heard your little advertisement there for the pizza place.
Yeah, Jericho's Pizza. Yeah, I love that pizza. What about it? Don't you like it? You sound like you'd love
I
it.
happen to enjoy Jericho's
Yeah?
Pizza. And all I wanted to say to you tonight, Mr. Champlain, was I have an interest in this place, or at least some certain friends of mine do.
Just use one syllables, Billy. I mean, if it's really difficult. Oh, Billy,
All right.
Michael.
Hey, smart guy.
Just use
smart
one
guy.
syllable.
Hey, smart guy.
Oh, we're smart guy.
Hey, smart guy.
We got somebody with a little lip on us tonight.
Hey.
Yeah, hey,
me
what?
talking
Don't
to
call
you
me
right now.
hey.
Hey,
My name isn't
This
Hey,
is not
okay?
a conversation. This is a monologue. I talk, you listen. You understand me? You understand me?
Oh, yeah. Okay, we're listening. Yes. Go ahead.
I don't want you making any more of these comments about the place, all right? About the pizza joint.
Well, why do you have relatives that
There are
run that
people who
place or
gotta make
something?
money
Your
on
Uncle
this.
Vinny or
There are
something?
people who got-
Does
there
he
are
own it?
people-
Huh?
there are-
Hey, you know what I
I
think,
am
Michael? I
saying
think
my
you're
family.
a meatball. Debbie out in Highland Park.
My name is Debbie.
Yeah, hello, Debbie.
Yeah, we have
Good.
no
How old are you, Debbie?
I'm 23.
Well, what do you do, Debbie?
Well, I don't do anything.
Well, when was the last time you did something, Debbie?
I don't know. About a month ago,
What'd you do a month ago?
I went swimming.
What do you do for money?
I got my brother. I haven't made any.
Debbie, you're 23 years old. You're a leech. Don't you think it's time you got off your duff, started making some money?
Well, not really. I got everything I wanted.
Yes, but Debbie, what do you need?
Well,
What are you missing that you need?
a guy, a boyfriend.
A guy? What do you have to offer a guy?
Well, I have nice, shiny, long hair.
A guy could buy himself a wig.
You can tell I don't have a wig. It never falls off.
You're terrific, darling. I'm really glad. No, but seriously, Debbie, I mean, aren't you shooting for anything more in life than looking for a free meal?
Not really.
You just want to lie around till you find somebody to take care of you.
Yeah.
You're dynamic, darling. This is Rhonda from Garland on the line. Yeah, Rhonda, you're on Night Talk.
Barry, I just want to express my...
What are you doing, Stu?
About what, Rhonda?
Looking at this Dietz guy. In New York City, giving out needles to drug addicts.
They have to do it, darling. They're trying to stop AIDS. Clean needles help.
It's immoral for the government of this country, tax dollars, to be going to addicts.
Oh, but it's all right, Rhonda, for our tax dollars, $4 billion of them to go into a system that's a complete joke. More drugs than ever are coming into this country. Our courts, our jails are clogged with cases. The other night up in New York City, those crack dealers killed another cop, and any kid who wants a hit can get one, right?
That's right. And
well, when are we going to wake up, Rhonda? I mean, when are we going to admit that drug prohibition is not working in this country?
That's right. Now, I think...
You know what I think? I think we should legalize all drugs. That's what I think, as sinister as that sounds.
Why, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Is it?
What?
I mean, if a junkie can just go into a drugstore, sign his name, get the stuff for $1, and he doesn't have to rob or kill somebody for his habit now, does he? Am I right?
You cannot let children have drugs.
Why not?
Why not?
They're going to get it anyway, Rhonda.
Barry,
hey, Rhonda, in America today, we're talking about shooting up in the 8th
We have
grade.
a moral obligation
Do you know what
to the children of
do you know
this
what the most
country.
dangerous drug is in America today?
Yes,
No,
I know it's
wait a minute. No,
heroin.
it's legal. It's tobacco. Kills 350,000 people a year. You know how much
Together, I think
coke,
you're
crack,
making those
heroin,
facts up.
pot kill every year? 4,000 people, Rhonda. Will you listen to the sense? Will you listen to logic, Rhonda, please?
Darling,
The
listen, one
only
thing, hearing is
people
another. Now,
who
I think
benefit from prohibition are the gangsters making the money on it, the politicians condemning it and getting your vote, and who foots the bill? You, Rhonda Q. Sucker.
beg your
Hey,
pardon,
it could
that's
end
business
tomorrow.
for you,
The
sucker,
$200 billion drug problem in this country could disappear overnight.
putting anything-
Legalize the damn stuff. Do it today, right after this message. I'm Barry Champlain. This is Night Talk. We're going to go to a message. I'll be right back after I shoot up. Who's the schlub?
Barry, Dan and I wanted to tell you before the show, we have some good news.
Barry? Dan, I can't talk right now. I got to take a leak. I'll catch you later, okay? Stu, can we cool it with the baseball calls and the transvestites, please? How's the lines?
Warming up. I got 5 hanging on already.
Give me 45.
You got it, pal.
Barry, I got somebody I'd like you to meet, please. This is Chuck Dietz, VP in charge of advertising, Metro Wave, Chicago.
Oh, really? Metro Wave. Very nice to meet you.
Mr. Champlain, it's my pleasure. I've been reading all your press clippings and listening to tapes of your shows for weeks.
And?
And you're really something. You're very funny.
I try to amuse. Look, I'm in the middle of a show right now, okay? I gotta move it along
Yeah,
here.
you're a genius at work. Listen, Barry, Metro Wave's gonna be picking up the show starting Monday night, link it to a national feed.
We've got some people at Humphrey's Coffee, Barry. They want to sponsor the show nationally.
We're in Golden 30, Barry.
Wait a minute, hold on. You telling me the show's going national starting Monday night? When did this happen? I mean, don't I get a say in this? You know about this?
Yeah.
Dan,
Barry,
what?
we really didn't know anything about it until tonight. No sense getting you all excited until it panned out. Now, Chuck is here to be the eyes and ears of Metro Wave, so to speak.
So to speak.
15, Barry.
Listen, Barry, why don't you go ahead? We can talk later.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Make your next trip something.
You know, hot show guy. We're talking Larry King here, coast to coast.
It's always a hot show, Dan. Stu, find me a catheter, will you?
Extra hot. We'll get a contract in this for 6 months.
Yeah.
You're listening to the best talk in Texas. Barry Champlain on KGAB.
You know about this?
Open
Yeah,
and
chill, will you,
calls
Barry?
are
The Bucks
invited
don't
now
suck.
at
Stand by.
555-TALK.
Yo. Metro Wave Broadcasting is a giant media corporation specializing in broadcast radio. It has 357 affiliate stations in the United States and Canada. 2 minutes ago, I received a phone call from the man who controls those 357 stations, the president of Metro Wave Broadcasting. He asked me if Metro Wave could pick up this show, pick up Barry Champlain for national syndication, beginning Monday night. You know, I've had these offers before, and I've been asked in the past if I could ever soften my touch, go a little easier. And my answer has always been the same. Take it or leave it. He took it. And so, beginning Monday night, this show, Night Talk, begins national broadcasting. That means the nation is listening. You better have something to say. I know I do. And we have Chet from Mesquite on the line. Hello, Chet. Hello?
You think you're so smart.
Hello?
Why are you always talking about drugs and niggers and homos and Jews? Isn't there anything else to talk about?
You know what I hate, Chet? I hate people who call me up and tell me what they don't want to talk about. You don't want to talk about blacks and gays, then why do you bring them up in the first place, huh? Sounds to me like you like talking about them. If you don't want to talk about them, then tell me what you want to talk about or get off the phone.
So why don't you start telling the truth, Barry?
About what?
You know, people behind your show, the people who pay the bills.
Talking about the sponsors now.
Don't you act dumb with me. What kind of a name is Champlain, anyway?
Listen, I want you to cancel my plane reservations for tonight. I'm going to come in tomorrow and call Freddie. Tell him to call you tomorrow. Well,
come on.
He started out, the whole thing started out a bit shaky.
Last summer, I visited Germany. Never had been there. Wanted to take a look at Hitler's homeland. Are you familiar with Adolf Hitler, Chet?
I'm familiar with Adolf Hitler.
I bet you are. I decided to visit the remains of a concentration camp on the outskirts of Munich. Dachau. You join a tour group, go out by bus. Everyone gets out at the gates. It's rather chilling. A sign over the gate says, Arbeit macht frei. It means work will make you free. Something the Nazis told their prisoners. You still listening to me, Chet?
I'm counting your lies.
Good. I want to make sure you're hearing them anyway. So here I am walking around this concentration camp, and I see something on the ground. I picked it up. Guess what I found, Chet? A tiny Star of David. Very old. Who knows, it might have belonged to one of the prisoners of the camp. Maybe a small boy torn from his parents as they were dragged off to the slaughterhouse. I kept that Star of David. I know I shouldn't have, but I did. I keep it right here on my console. I like to hold it sometimes. In fact, I'm holding it right now. I like to hold it in my hand to give me courage. Maybe some of the courage that small boy had as he faced unspeakable evil can enter me as I face the trials in my own life. As I face the cowardly and the narrow-minded, the bitter, bigoted people who hide behind anonymous phone calls full of hatred and poisonous bile. The gutless, spineless people like you, Chet, who make me puke.
Keep talking, Jew boy. Life is short.
Stu, let's send a microwave oven out to Chet. And we have Kent on the line. Yeah, Kent?
I need help.
Shoot.
I like to party, with my girlfriend.
Yeah, how old are you, Kent?
I'm 18.
How old's your girlfriend?
17.
Okay, go ahead.
So we like to party,
Yeah, Kent, when you're doing all this partying, where are your parents?
We're on a vacation.
So excited about it, I can hardly stand
Look,
it.
I remember Fiji. Is that right? Is there a place called Fiji?
Excuse me, I'm gonna go take care of some
Your parents
stuff.
are on vacation in a place called Fiji, and what are you up to? You're partying.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you about, Bear. See, we've been partying for a couple of days.
Uh-huh.
Smoking coke, crack, free base.
Yeah, it sounds pretty sordid, Kent. You've been smoking crack for a couple of days with your girlfriend. What else you been up to?
I'm drinking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I drank a bottle of 100 proof whiskey yesterday because I was getting paranoid. Jill was doing some acid with some Valiums.
Yeah, Kent, you don't need to call me. You need to call a doctor, have your stomach pumped. Let me give you a number to call.
Yeah, but see, Bear, that's why I'm calling you.
Why?
Jill. She's been sleeping.
No.
She's been sleeping and she won't wake up.
Wait a second. Don't waste my time with this baloney. When you get out of detox, give me a call, okay?
Man. She's turning blue.
She's turning blue? Oh, great. All right, well, we'll just give Stu your address. We'll send an ambulance out there right now, okay? Give Stu your address. We'll send an ambulance out in just 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna put you... Kent, hello? Hello? Kent, well, I'm really glad people like Kent are out there and I'm inside here. We're going to go to a little commercial break now. Jericho's Pizza down Route 111 and the Jericho Turnpike. They got that pizza you'll never forget. One slice, you don't have to eat for a week. I saw a guy in there the other day combing his hair with the stuff off the plate. Jericho's Pizza. We're going to have the news and the weather coming up, and then we'll be back with more Night Talk.
Here's your mail, Barry.
You read it.
What's the problem tonight, Stu? Fight with the old lady?
No, Barry, there's no problems.
Throwing me some real curveballs here, man.
Well, what's wrong with curveballs, Barry?
Some call.
It's a hoax.
How can you be sure?
It's a hoax. Look, Stu, who's this Henry guy, this Nukes guy? You didn't give me this. Who's this Denise from Fort Worth? I didn't get that either. Maybe Laura should take the calls.
These people are all stiffs, okay? You want me to punch up stiffs? I'll give you all the
No,
stiffs.
Stu. I don't want stiffs, okay? Am I speaking English? Read my lips. Keep the show moving. Give me stuff I can work with. You having trouble understanding me tonight?
No, Barry, I'm not having any trouble understanding you. As a matter of fact, I read you loud and clear.
Good!
Barry. Honey, just relax. Everything's under control.
It's my arsenal, not yours.
All you have to do is just be nice, okay? Just for tonight.
You be nice, Laura. It's what you're good at.
You're not gonna lose even with a 15. Jerry, gotta put you on hold, right? Hold on. Something wrong, Barry?
I can't work with him breathing down my neck. I want him out of here now.
I happen to have your contract right here. Why don't you take it and look it over?
You dumped this thing on me the Friday before it's gonna happen. You don't ask me. You stick some putz in the middle of my studio. I feel like I'm auditioning for my own job out there.
Barry, calm down.
You don't care. Just stick me out there, see how it goes. Doesn't work out, flush Barry down the toilet, right?
Barry, you're not gonna get me to apologize for getting you a slot on national radio. I worked very hard on this deal, and I'm happy with it. If you're not, you just say the word. We tear up the contract. We don't do the Metrowave hookup. Big mistake, guy. I think it's worth the gamble because I think the show is good. Barry, you are good. And it will blow them away everywhere it's heard. Deeds goes with the deal, Barry. Grin and bear it. You do your job, I'll do mine.
Did you run Santa Clean before the news?
I did.
You up with your logs, Stuart? There's Harry's, there's the Firestone, there's the short logo.
Yeah, they're all on track.
Good. Don't let it get to you. It's been a strange night.
There's actually nothing strange about it. How long have you been working here?
4 months.
These are all in the wrong place. How long have you been sleeping with them?
Listen, Ellen.
It's gonna cheer you up.
Metrowave, the network, is picking up the show. We're going national.
Oh, my God. In Chicago, too?
Yeah, and in Chicago, too. It's not that simple, exactly.
You must be so excited.
Yeah, of course I'm excited. They got this character here from the company keeping an eye on me, and
I'll be right off the phone.
Ellen, tell him you're talking to me, please.
No.
Will you tell him you're talking to me?
I mean, I like this stuff. Nights like tonight are what it's all about. You either get used to it, or you get lost. That's what his wife did. She left him. So did the two producers who were here before you, but Big Stu stayed, didn't he?
I don't have to take his shit. I'm not his wife.
Oh, you're not, but I am.
Look, this is not the best time for me to talk, all right?
Yeah. I'm sorry I'm calling so late. It's just that
Barry, 20,
this is important.
20.
I need your help with something. I never ask you for anything, and
Barry.
Can you come to Dallas over the weekend till Tuesday?
What?
I just need someone here I can trust. It's important.
Look, I don't think he's gonna let me.
Forget it. Don't come.
No, he answered the night he didn't come home.
Oh no, that happened all the time.
Ellen?
I'm thinking, okay?
5, Barry.
All right. Sunday, you pick me up at the airport?
Strap in, Barry.
Yeah. I'll be there. I'll be there. Look, I gotta go.
You're listening
Bye.
to the best talk in Texas. Phone lines are open, and your calls are invited now at 555-TALK.
Bob, what a relief. How you doing tonight?
Oh, terrific. Very well, thank you. I hope you're not going to get too busy to take my calls.
Bob, no show is complete without your call. How are the legs?
Oh, they're fine, an ache or two. But you know what I say? When they give you lemons, make lemonade.
You can't cry over spilt milk.
Cry, and you cry alone.
You can't lose what you never had.
Because you don't know what you got until you lost it.
So don't lose hope. This too shall pass.
Because today is the first day of the rest of your life.
Yeah, and it's always darkest before dawn. Bob, could I just...
You know, people think that life in a wheelchair must be the worst thing in the world. That's not the way I look at it. I imagine the worst thing in the world would be being unthankful for all the good things that come our way every day. The smiles of little children, flowers blooming, little birds chirping, sitting on the budding branches on a bright spring day. Why, hell, just the sun coming up every day is a miracle.
I couldn't agree with you more, Bob, especially that part about the sun. You know, I think we get too bogged down in our daily troubles, we forget about the simple things.
Oh, I forgot one more thing to be thankful
What's that?
The Barry Champlain Show.
Oh, well, thank you, Bob. Listen, we got to move it along, got to run. No, you can't, but we can. So God bless you.
One more thing.
Look, Bob, don't put all your eggs in one basket, okay?
And a bird in the hand.
Yeah, all right. Good night, Bob. And we have
Debbie, you still there?
John from
Turn
Liberty
your radio
on the
down.
line. Yeah,
Stop
John.
crying.
Well, I'm black.
Oh, good for you. What do you want, a medal?
No, I don't. No, I don't. Now, don't play with me like them other people. Yeah, I want you to know that I enjoy listening to your show. And I want to say, I like you Jews.
Well, I like you blacks. I think everyone should own one.
Well, no, what I mean to say is,
Uh-huh.
what I mean to say is I have many friends who are Jewish.
Oh, really? How many?
Well, there are 3 or 4.
I wouldn't call that many.
They're very nice people. They're very educated and they're good at business.
Yeah, John, I don't know how to break this to you, but you never got into the B'nai B'rith. I mean, you're black. Don't you know how Jews feel about blacks? They hate you. They see you Schwarzes on the street, they cross to the other side. I mean, you know those slums in South Dallas where the rats eat little babies for breakfast? Jews own those slums. What do you mean I love Jews? Are you some kind of Uncle Tom or something?
Well, what the hell do you know about Uncle Tom? I think Brotherhood
I
is the
don't
foundation
care
of...
what you think. No one does. You want to know why? Because you're trying to kiss the master's butt, that's why.
What?
You call me up, you're trying to get deep with me how much you love Jews. You're lying. You hate them. You hate me. Admit
I don't
it.
kiss nobody's butt.
Sure you do. You kiss my butt. You're kissing it right now. If you weren't, you'd hang up on me.
I don't want to hang up on you.
Then I'll do you the favor. Night talk. Debbie, you're on.
Barry,
Mm-hmm.
this is Debbie again.
Oh, Debbie, right. She of the long hair, my zombie queen, my fantasy. How are you, my belle?
Barry, I've been thinking about what you said. And I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
What's wrong with me?
What?
Chet's back. You've had Debbie on twice. I don't think you should take the call.
Barry,
Look, I can handle it. Just shoot it to me,
I
okay?
think this is too important.
I'm not going to jump through hoops tonight just because of this. Please, tell him to put it on. Yeah, Debbie, look, you should see the shape I'm in. I mean, nothing a good plastic surgeon or a glass of cyanide wouldn't fix. I mean, you're young. You got your whole life ahead of you.
why don't I go anywhere?
Well, you got to stand up first. I mean, every journey begins with a single step. I mean, you got to go for it, Pumpkin. You got to go for it.
used to go out, but she moved to Houston.
Yeah. Listen, Debbie, you got 2 arms and 2 legs?
Yeah?
Are you blind?
No.
You got a belly button?
Yeah.
2 belly buttons?
No, I got one.
Are you sure? Have you looked lately?
No, I got one.
I think you're going to be fine, Debbie. You're going to be just fine. All right, and we have Chet from Mesquite on the line. Yeah, Chet.
So now everyone in the country can hear your big mouth flap.
Oh, Chet, so nice to hear from you again. Shouldn't you be out burning crosses or molesting children or something?
I'd much rather be talking to you.
How about training pit bulls?
Think you're so smart. You get the package I sent down to the station.
Package?
You got it. I know you did.
Well, you sent me a present, Chet?
See, I couldn't decide whether to use a timer or not. Guess you'll just have to find that out when you open it.
Wait a minute, hold on. You're telling me you sent me a bomb in the mail?
Wrapped in brown paper. See, I know you're looking at it right now. Yeah, you just take some C4, roll it in a pile of nuts and bolts, and it pebbles. It does the job.
Sounds interesting, Chet. I didn't receive your package. You sure you sent it to the right address?
You got it. See, if I were you, I'd have my pretty assistant give the police a call. Take the bomb squad about 10 minutes to get down
Bomb
there
squad?
to the
Why
station.
should I call a bomb squad, Chet? Because some pinheaded redneck moron calls me up and tells me there's a bomb in my mail?
He who laughs last.
Yeah,
laughs...
shut up. Night Talk. Denise, you're on Night Talk.
I'm scared, Barry.
Yeah, what are you scared of, babe?
Nothing specifically, but on the other hand, you know, it's like everywhere I go.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Like, Barry, you know, like we've got a
Yeah,
garbage
I'm looking at it right
disposal
now.
in our
It's fine.
kitchen and our sink. I
You tell
mean, my
Dan my
mother's
mail is
kitchen.
my business.
Barry, this is
You
not
tell Dan
funny.
my mail is my
Teaspoons
business.
fall down into that garbage disposal. You know how that feels when you have to reach down there into that gook and put your hand around? Who knows what could be down there?
Dan, I hope you're not calling the cops, because if you are, I'm going to get really pissed off. Get off the phone or I walk.
Germs, which you can't even
Don't waste my time,
They're
man,
gonna
all
be
right?
everywhere. They're gonna be down there on disposal. They grow there, do you know? And then they come back up the pipes. Salmonella, yeast, cancer, even the common cold, who knows? But Barry, even without all of that, what if, and I'm just saying, what if that disposal came on while your hand was down there? And it goes around and around.
Hey, Denise, tell me something here. You're telling me that you're afraid of the garbage disposal in your mother's kitchen?
Well, it's not just the garbage disposal. I like things to be clean, Barry. Don't
How often does this happen?
even dirty ashtrays
Couple
bother me.
times since
Just
I've
one
been
more unknown. Like the houses on our street. Used to be we knew who lived on our street, but that was years ago. Now all different kinds of people live here. Foreigners, people with accents. Are they clean? Are they sanitary?
Why don't you ask one of them?
Well, sure, that would be a nice idea to just go to somebody's house and knock on their door. But what if a serial murderer lived there? What if Ted Bundy lived there? What if he was just sitting inside watching television, eating potato chips, and I came to the door? Why, you just come right on in here, Denise, he'd say. That's why I don't go to strange people's houses anymore. I keep the doors locked at all times, all my doors. But that's not going to solve anything. You're not going to stop a plane from crashing onto your house, are you?
No.
The mailman brings me unsolicited mail, and the postage stamp could have been licked by somebody with AIDS, right? My mother is a threat to my life just by persisting to go out there.
Oh, where? Where does your mother go?
Barry, did you know there's this terrible dust storm in California? It has these fungus spores in it, and these spores just get into people's lungs, and it goes into their bloodstream, and it grows, and it grows, and then it kills them. Strange air, Barry. Oh, I hear my mother's key in the door.
Strange air. Well, it just about wraps up another thrilling episode with the man you love to love. Got to go home now, take care of the goldfish. Stay tuned over the weekend, because Monday's when Night Talk begins national syndication, allowing the good folks of Dallas to have verbal intercourse with the rest of the USA. But don't go away yet. If you've got any psychological problems or you're just plain suicidal, Dr. Sheila Fleming is here, and she'll be glad to give you some dubious advice. Or if you're just a level-headed, happy, normal person, you can turn the radio off. Until Monday, this is Barry Champlain reminding you that sticks and stones can break your bones, but words cause permanent damage.
Bad to the bone. Bad. It's time to strap him up and wheel him away for his weekend therapy. But Barry Champlain will be back with more Night Talk Monday on KGAB Dallas.
Hey, my man, what's happening? Hey, listen, the coach is here. You're going to say a few words and then give him the cup. And then he's going to talk. Yeah. Now, you're going to be introduced by Mel in the booth.
Got it.
Okay.
Hey, you hear the show last night, Dino?
Oh, great show, great show.
Yeah.
Listen, I never got that autographed picture that you promised me so I can hang it at my restaurant.
You were supposed to send that over 3 weeks ago.
Slipped my mind.
Slipped your mind? What mind? What could be more important than Dino here?
I'll send it over first thing tomorrow.
Y'all don't go to any trouble for me now.
No trouble.
Where is he? There he is. Hey, stick around right here now, Barry.
All right.
You are the greatest, Barry.
See you later. He's a great guy, huh?
Yeah, of course he is. He thinks you're God.
Bit you in the ass. You're just pissed because I tell you to get a picture for the guy, which is your job, which is what you're supposed to be doing.
No, I'm pissed because you haven't said more than 2 words to me all week except to boss me around.
We work together, Laura. That's the deal. I'm the boss. I boss you around.
No, it's more than that. It's like you're always angry with me.
But you're Barry Champlain, aren't you?
Yeah.
Can I have an autograph?
Yeah, sure thing. Here you go.
Thanks a lot.
Sure.
Love the show.
You. Okay. See you later. Back in the cage.
I used to listen to your show when I was in high school. I was supposed to be doing my homework.
Barry? Can we make it out to Joe Bob, please? Yeah, sure. You should have called me. I would have come over and tucked you in.
Thanks, Barry. God bless.
God bless you, Joe Bob.
The show going national is important, Barry. Let's work together. Just be a little more careful around this guy Dietz. This is a big thing, Barry.
Right.
No, I'm not greasing my way up a pole here. I resent it that when I talk to you like your producer, you treat me like a girlfriend. And when I talk to you like your girlfriend, you treat me like your wife.
Laura, I'm not following the drift of this conversation. We work together, we sleep together. That's it. I didn't know when we started seeing each other that I was enrolling in a self-help course. Now, if I'm angry, that's who I am. For better or for worse, it's what got me where I am today. If you think it's tough on the outside, just be thankful you weren't born me.
I gotta be out of my mind picking a fight with you.
You a little moody today? Is that what the problem is?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Are you Mr. Barry Champlain?
Maybe.
Could I have your autograph?
Look, you do a great job on the show. You do terrific. I couldn't do it without you.
I listen to your show all the time. I think you're a sick, foul, rough, disgusting man. And you make people really nauseous 365 days a year.
Well, it just goes to show what masochist people are. They have to listen 365 days a year.
I don't know why they do leave your show on the air. Everybody I know hates it so much it makes me want to throw my radio right out the window.
Well, if you don't like the show, why do you listen?
Because I'm waiting for a better program that's on later.
Are you waiting for another program? I mean, there are 30 other shows on in Dallas. You listen to my show every night. Makes a lot of sense.
Because I feel real sorry for you, and I think you should be ashamed of yourself because you're such a pathetic nerd.
I should be ashamed. At least I don't show up in public half in the bag making an utter jerk out of myself. You have no credibility. You like what I do. You need me. Unfortunately, you have no sense of humor, which is why you can never enjoy the show, which is why you're a loser, like all people who have no sense of humor, and you're categorically one of them. Goodbye. And furthermore...
Shit! Lady, what the hell is the matter with you?
Hey, what you doing? What that day is too. Jesus. All right. You're gonna be fine. Come on, let's go.
You know, all of us have been missing something very important and very exciting here at SMU, and I think you know what I'm talking about. Who's ready for a new beginning? How about Mustang football this fall? That's what I thought. Now, to introduce the new man in charge of football here at SMU, our own KGAB radio personality, the man you love to love, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Barry Champlain.
Thank you. On my way over here tonight, I was finding out that...
They love me. They really love me.
Let's calm down, Mr.
Barry? 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 Hello?
Laura, it's Dan. Is Barry there?
Hang on a second. It's Dan.
Hey, to wake you up, guy? I'm sorry.
No, you didn't wake me up. I always get up 10 hours before I have to go to work. What do you want?
Oh, Barry, it's Sunday. It's your day off from self-loathing. Listen, you said you didn't want Dietz breathing down your neck, so we sat down and had a drink. He's a sharp guy, Barry. Loves you. Loves the show. When you get a chance, I think you should sit down with him and have a little chat.
What's with it? Is he giving me orders now? Is that
Yeah, I figured you'd look at it that way, so I set up a little meeting for the two of you for Sunday brunch.
What?
Oh, come on. He's got some great ideas, Bear.
The guy wouldn't know an idea if it crawled up his kneecap.
Yeah, you just hold your horses for 1 minute. Chuck and I decided before we hit national air, we should establish a few ground rules, that's all.
Ground rules? What is this, Dan? A radio station or an airport?
Barry,
Come on.
shut the
No,
fuck
I
up.
won't
Listen
listen
to me
to
for
you.
2 minutes,
No, I
please.
won't. Look, Look, I knew the second that corporate cannibal came into my studio, I was in trouble. I mean, what difference does it make to you? It's just a show, right?
Are you saying I don't care? Nobody cares more than I do, Barry. Nobody.
Dan, I don't want to hear it. I'm going to come in there tomorrow night. I'm going to do the same show I do every night.
Blow the deal.
If it means that, yes. Now, I do my show or I don't do a show. Goodbye. I think I pissed.
Hello?
Is Barry there?
Who's calling, please?
Look, I'm in a rush. Can you just get Barry?
Barry, phone again. It's a woman.
Get her number. I'll call her back.
What number are you calling from, please? He'll call you back.
Phone. I can't call you back. Who is this? Look, just tell Barry it's his ex-wife.
It's a payphone. She can't call you back. It's your ex-wife.
Who's that? Ellen. Hi. Hi.
Airport, remember?
What airport?
Dallas. What do you think? It's Sunday. You told me.
Great.
What, are you too busy? Are you coming to get me?
Yeah. No, I'm not busy. I'm just doing some work here.
Who answered the phone? I thought you said you were alone.
It's just my secretary. Look, Ellen, what airline are you on?
American Airlines. Maybe I should just...
No. You stay there. I'll see you in 20 minutes, okay?
You better be here.
Yeah, okay. I'll see you 20 minutes.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. I'll see you in 20 minutes. Okay. See ya. Bye. I gotta get her now. Get my shoes. What? Don't give me that look. Hey, come here. Here. She wants to be here for the national show. What am I supposed to do? Say no? Huh?
What did Dan want?
He wants me to come in and kiss Dietz's ass. I told him to kiss my microphone. Look, can you clean up around here a little bit before you go? Huh? Where's my shoes? I'll call you later, okay? You look nice.
Thanks.
You look great.
Too. You look good too.
Except for my wrinkled clothes.
Except you were. I missed you. So what?
So what have you been doing?
You called me in the middle of the night. You know that? Jerk. You know Lou was so pissed off at me. I had a fight. I had a fight at the end of this with Lou.
You're too good for Lou.
Don't start, Barry. Barry, don't start.
What have you been doing? Going to a health club?
You're such a jerk. Excuse me?
You been going to a health club or something?
Why?
Well, you look dynamite.
I left you. I look dynamite because I left you. Jesus. I spend time a little on my own self. I'm working too. I'm not at someone's beck and call. Ellen this, Ellen that, Ellen this. I want this. I want that. I want this. I may not have worked for you,
You just
but
have
I
to bring him food, right? Is that basically it?
Don't
bring me another plate of spaghetti, right?
start. You're such a troublemaker.
Why does
Don't
he go to the
start.
health club? Probably can't fit in the
he
door,
does.
right?
Barry.
Hey, I got no bad feelings about Lou. I'm glad he's so lucky, you know? I mean, I'm glad that somebody's treating you nice for a change.
I have some time for myself. It's kind of, it's when I was with you, I spent so much time taking care of you. And with Lou sometimes even takes care of me. I don't know, it's a different lifestyle. You're like a carnival, and he's more like homogenized milk. What are you staring at me for?
I miss you.
I miss you too. What's this hold you have on me?
Love? I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to say stuff like that. I forgot.
Barry, what do you want me to do? You want me to just fall in love with you again? Is that what this is about?
I don't want you to do anything. I mean, you're here. That's all I'm happy that you're here.
I I don't know what, Barry, I have to go at the end of the day or tomorrow, and I can't keep coming back and forth. You've got success. The most important thing is you got to start loving yourself. You got that. You are good. You are wonderful. Now, feel it and know you have to have a life. Find someone with a soul.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just fall in love with some girl's body. You do like a girl's body, don't you?
The only problem was I got caught.
Well, what can you do? What can you do? What can you do?
Well, maybe you should have stayed at your mom's that day. Tony, keep the taper nice and tight around the waist here. Judge wants to look hot for his old lady, huh?
All right, don't you think these lapels are too much for an award ceremony?
Judge, everyone's gonna be wearing these lapels by this time next year. You wait and see. You're gonna need a shirt to go with that. What do you think about that referendum coming up next week?
I was gonna ask you the same question.
Perfect. Throwing this in free of charge. Gift from me and Teddy.
Thanks. Very kind of you, Barry.
Judge, you bring out the woman in me. I tell you, you're gorgeous.
Hey, good looking.
Tony, why don't you show the judge back to the dressing rooms? And I'll just take this up for you, okay?
Thank you.
Been out shopping?
Uh-huh.
Buy any see-through undies?
I thought we'd have lunch together.
I'd love to, babe. I'm having lunch with the judge. He's gonna help me out with that zoning variance for the nightclub.
Okay. Work's important. What about dinner?
I can't. Mo Thompson's stag party. City council president, come on.
Make sure there are no women.
Hey, tomorrow night, you and me, we have dinner together, just the two of us, okay? At the Caprice?
Promise and cement?
Barry. I promise.
Flowers?
Tablecloths,
Mariachi
violins,
bands?
music. What? What, Vince?
Someone gotta meet.
What, Vince? What?
Guess who this is? Go ahead, guess.
I have no idea, Vince. Your cousin Al.
Oh, what a joker. Hey, Jeff, say something.
What is this, performing seal time?
Cut another caller off.
Your history. You're on Talk of the Town.
You're Jeff Fisher. You're Jeff Fisher in My Store. I can't believe I listen to your show all the time. You're great, man. You look different than I thought.
You thought I'd be 6'2" with spurs, right?
Yeah.
You son of a...
This is my wife. This is my wife, Ellen.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Well, you got the craziest people calling that show, man. I think of calling myself sometimes.
You're too shy, right?
Yeah.
I can tell.
But I listen all the time. Don't I listen all the time, Vince?
He thinks you're God.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah, I wish we had your picture. We could put it up over the cash
I'll
register.
send you. You got quite a voice.
Voice?
You ever do radio?
Well, sometimes I thought of doing some radio.
I only came in for a second. I gotta run. Listen, Vince, send the jacket to my home. What's your name?
Barry Golden.
Oh, yeah. Anytime you're in the neighborhood, stop by the station. Love to show you around, huh?
Yeah,
I'll let you
sure.
say a couple words, sell some suits, plug the store.
Okay.
My secretary sends you that picture. Don't forget the sleeves. Nice meeting you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
The topic is fantasy love affairs. Who would you like to have a love affair with? We're here with our good friend Barry. What's your name this week?
Champlain, man. Barry Champlain.
Barry Champlain Man is here,
Yeah.
and he has said his wife. These are supposed to be famous people, Barry, unless your wife's gotten around a lot more than I think she has. No, come on. Your wife's not listening, okay? Who would you really like to get up close and personal with here?
Up close, Marie Osmond, I think, is very sexy.
That's one for Marie Osmond.
In black leather, yeah.
The studio fish is blushing. You realize that? You're making the studio fish
She is
blushing.
sex incarnate, man. She's like she's a Mormon, isn't she?
I think last time I
Mormons
checked,
believe in
yes.
bigamy. Okay, well then, Marie, I want to marry you right now. Come down to the station. I want you, Marie.
Yeah, okay. We'll take another caller. Yeah, you're on Talk of the Town.
Yeah, you know what I think? I think you two are a couple of liberal pinkos. That's what I think. Hey, are you two homos? Is that what you are?
Yeah, you know what? You are my friend. You are history.
No, wait, Jeff, come on. Hey, the caller has a point. I mean, it's true, sir. Indeed, Jeff Fisher and I are lovers, have been for the last 15 years. In fact, well, we're holding hands right now.
Probably nigger lovers, too.
Yeah. What race are you, sir?
I'm white, and I'm proud of it.
Well, as one white man to another, let me ask you a question. Do you know how much money white Americans spend every year on suntan lotion? $165 million. Now, hey, that's a lot of money to spend just to turn brown. Do you know why they want to turn brown, Jeff? Do you know why white Americans want to turn brown? No, Jeff, this is an interesting question. They want to turn brown because they secretly want to be black. You know why they want to be black?
These
Jeff,
and
because
other
they feel
questions.
sexually inferior.
You're
That's
a smart
why.
mouth homo. That's what you
Okay,
Yeah, what are you, some
okay.
inbred throwback to Neanderthal, man? When you live in a
It's
wholesome
Texas
place.
Rodeo. Yes, indeedy. We'll hose them down and be right back after this commercial break.
Channel 6 News. It's been a big year of news.
When I say cut, you stop talking.
Peace in the Middle East continues if the Camp David
We've been through this before.
Carter met with his
It's fun to have on the air, and the audience seems to like you, but I'm not going to lose my license over this shit.
Why would you lose your license? Come on, cool, Jeff.
It's called
cool.
standards and practice.
Pick up 7.
Thank you. Standards and practices. You ever heard of it? Yeah. Oh, he's funny, yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, sure. Sell suits. Tomorrow at 10? I'll ask him. Hold on. Can you come in tomorrow morning and meet the boss at 10? What for?
Well, what I would do is have a swimming pool and a sauna.
Oh,
put in
boring,
my
Arnold.
backyard.
Boring. Come on, you can do better than that. Line 4, Nancy. What would you do with $1 million?
I just love your show. And
Okay, send me your measurements and a nude photograph, and I'll get back in touch with you. Line 1, Frank and Grapevine. Yeah, Frank.
Yeah, baby, I'm a Chicano and
Oh, good for you. I'm a Jew.
Now, this is serious, dude.
Hey, wrong show. Look, Stu, I don't think we've had a decent answer to this question all night long. Now, come on, people. You got to give me a good answer, or you're gonna be too dumb. I'm gonna punish you. Okay, let's go to.
Come on,
Okay, you're
Say
on
something. Make up a
line
name.
1. You're on
Ready?
the Barry Champlain show.
Make up a
Hit
name and say
me.
something.
Yeah.
Ready? Say something.
Yeah. This is Cheryl Ann.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with $1 million, Cheryl Ann?
If I had $1 million, I would buy my own radio transmitter and start my own talk show, so I wouldn't have to listen to your voice.
Well, if you hate my voice so much, Cheryl Ann, why don't you change the station?
I can't.
Why not?
I'm in prison, and the warden picks the shows we listen to.
Yes, that's good.
You're lying, Cheryl Ann. You love my voice.
I hate your voice.
You love my voice. It's a love-hate situation. You can't get enough of my voice. Come on, admit it. Come on.
You're full of it.
It's true. If you don't love my voice, then hang up. Come on, hang up. You love me. Come on, hang up. Hang up.
I hate you, Barry Champlain.
Oh, beautiful. I love it.
Not good enough. Folks, you let me down once again. For that, you must be punished. This is the Bee Gees, and this one's going out to you, Cheryl Ann, singing Saturday Night Fever 10 times in a row.
Best quote we've had in a couple of weeks, I swear to God.
It's great, honey. We gotta get Cheryl Ann calling more often.
They're eating this stuff up there. Hey, you see that piece in the paper today?
What, the thing about me looking for a bodyguard?
Yeah,
Yeah, Tim got that in. Great publicity.
You want this 10 times in a row, Barry? Seriously.
No, make it 3 times. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, 3 it is. Beautiful, Cheryl. I love it.
It's great.
The kiss of the girl.
Dan just gave me some good news. I'm getting the 10 a.m. slot. And he's hiring a producer just for my own show.
Oh, Barry, that's wonderful.
Yeah. You want to do it?
Huh?
You'd be the best person to do it. I mean, you're smart, you're hardworking, you do everything I tell you to do.
Barry, I think you better get someone else. I don't think it's a good idea.
It's a great idea. I mean, come on, you gotta do it.
No, I don't think so.
You have to do it. Come on, I need you.
Barry, if I worked for you, I mean, the fun would go out of it, you know? I mean, there'd be a lot of tension. It might even screw up a marriage.
Fuck our marriage. Come on, this is important. I need you. Don't you want the show to be as good as it can be? Aren't you behind me?
You gotta be joking.
Of course I'm not joking.
You just said fuck our marriage.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Barry, this is getting really boring, man. I'm gonna switch it, all right?
I just thought that... Forget it.
I'm very proud of you. It's wonderful for you. Come on, okay? Okay. Gary.
You haven't had enough to drink, and you can't have anything.
I don't want to go in the sink.
Oh,
Hi, Stu. Are you having a party?
having a sink.
Oh, hi, hon. My mother wasn't feeling well, so I decided to come home.
Ellen, I thought you and your mother were,
What are you two up to? Look, I better go out and come back in.
Back here. You cut me off.
Hey, Teresa. Come with Stewie and have a Stewie sandwich with Mimi and Stewie.
You want one?
No.
Alrighty, the big clock on the wall tells me it's time to wrap this session of yours.
A lot of changes.
You up for
I'm
this
nicer,
evening.
I make more
Stay
money.
tuned for the news and weather, followed
And I only
by
hang
some
up on
wild
1 out of
and
7.
wacky conversation with Dallas's own Mr. Popularity, Barry Champlain. I'm Sidney Greenberg, reminding you that it's not how much you take, it's how much you take home.
You've been to Chicago.
Great.
You look great.
You look great, too.
Ellen, what are you doing here?
Couldn't miss Barry's premiere.
Yeah, we only have a couple of minutes, Ellen. Do you mind if I steal Barry? You know where the green room is? Have a cup of coffee. We'll catch up to you in a little bit, okay?
Oh, sure.
Evening, Barry.
I have 2 minutes. What is it?
I'll make it brief. I know you've got your show to do. Barry, we've run into some slight scheduling problems concerning the national feed. We're gonna have to delay it for at least a couple of weeks.
Bombs
Hi,
exploded
Stewie.
around the capital city of
Ellen, holy cow, I knew you'd show up. Jesus. Let me look at you here. Oh, boy, what, have you been taking young pills here or something? You want to step into my crib with me?
You must be excited,
Oh,
yeah?
yeah, I'm jumping out of my skin. What, are you kidding me? I called up my mother the other day to tell her we're going to broadcast all over the country. She's Stuart. Congratulations, that's beautiful. What country?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Laura Nicholson. I spoke to you on the phone.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. You must be Barry's secretary.
No, actually, I'm his producer. Why don't you take a seat in the
excuse me.
green room? We're going in a few seconds.
Let's go.
From the heart of the Lone Star State, it's time for Dallas's most popular talk show, Night Talk with Barry Champlain.
Bad to the bone.
The KGAB phone lines are open and ready for your call at 555-TALK. And now your host
Nice
for
to
Night
meet you.
Talk,
Isn't this
Barry
exciting?
Champlain.
I've just received some terrible news. Night Talk will not be broadcast nationally tonight due to the usual corporate big business inefficiency, sloppiness, and bureaucracy. I've just been informed of a scheduling problem. Nothing personal, nothing logical, just business as usual. Maybe the show will go national next week. Maybe next month. No one seems to know. I'm sorry. I feel I've let you, the listeners, down. But I've been in this business long enough to know you can lose the battle and still win the war. Night Talk still has a purpose, still has a standard to which it must rise. And I will not let you down on that score. This show is about saying what's got to be said. And that's what we're going to do here tonight. Tonight, anything goes. I want to hear you. I want you to tell me what you really think. No holds barred. The number to call is 555-TALK. The door is open. Hit me with your best shot. Night Talk. Jerry from Rockwall, you're on.
Barry, have you ever entertained one single doubt about the truth of the Holocaust?
I think we've had this conversation before, sir. And see, when you make these accusations against Jews, when you start questioning the Holocaust, I think you should have some facts available. And the facts are available.
Well, of course, we'd love to sit down with you and debate them with you.
Uh-huh. Well, who's we? Am I talking to a we or a you?
Well, Barry, we're organized in our belief the same way the Zionists are organized in their belief.
Yeah, well, we could debate it, and it'd be very easy and simple. In fact, it'd be far more simple and valuable for you to get in touch with, let's say, the Holocaust Museum down in Washington. They'll send you the names of all the Jews who died during World War II. They have all this information. I mean, it'd be the first one to say if somebody made a mistake, you know, they say 6 million died, it could have been 5 million or 7 million.
It could be 2 also.
Is that the issue? That 2 million innocent people died? Why should one single innocent person die, Jew or non-Jew?
I agree, Barry, but the Zionists are using this issue and the guilt on the American public to extort from us our tax dollars. Now, the figures we have say every family in Israel gets over $10,000 of our taxes.
Yeah, well, you will never see more collective poverty than Israel. I urge you to take a trip there, my
Well,
friend.
all you got to do, Barry, is go to West Virginia.
What does West Virginia have to do
Or
with it?
Nebraska or Idaho, where you'll see farmer after farmer biting the dust, losing their farms, can't get decent loans. If we had the loans and the grants that are sent to Israel, we wouldn't be losing our farms, which is the backbone of this country.
Yeah, and what if a woman competes with you in the marketplace and takes your job? And what if black men start dating and marrying white women? And what if homosexuals are teaching your children? And what if you're afraid to walk the streets at night? And what if you see yuppies getting rich while you're standing in the unemployment line? And what if your government sends you to Vietnam to fight a war they have no chance of winning? And what if your country is slipping away, lost? I know the argument, friend. It's the grape theory of history. I've heard it before. It says when things ain't good, instead of getting down and doing something about it, instead of changing your life, it's a hell of a lot easier to blame somebody else. And it just don't wash in my book.
Well, that's a very nice speech, Barry, but it seems to me you're making pretty good money on that station. And since you're an outsider to these parts and all, it seems difficult, I guess, to relate to the common folk problems out
There
here.
is no room for self-pity, sir, in my life
Now,
or
you
in
ought
yours.
to read the Turner Diaries, Barry, by William Pierce. Now, it's all there. See, it says...
Yes, I'm familiar with that novel, a product of the enlightened mind.
Let me finish. Barry, I get a beauty on 5 1. What it does is it lays out the plan for the coming revolution. See, the word America, Barry, means heavenly kingdom in the Gothic language.
Yeah.
It's the real New Jerusalem of Scripture, and it shows you how the Jews are imposters who took the name from
For those
ancient
of you who don't know it, it starts idiotically enough in the year 1991, and it's written as a diary by a young white racist electrical engineer who joins an underground paramilitary organization known as the Order.
That's right.
Oh, am I doing all right? Oh, great. Well, they institute a revolution against Zog, the Zionist-occupied government of America, and along the way, they kill all the mongrel races, Jews, blacks, homosexuals, feminists, and other mud people. It's an idiotic book written for people with bubblegum brains who never got out of the 4th grade watching reruns of The Blob.
Now, easy, Barry. You're part of the problem, you see. You're another Jew, another weed-eating Jew in control of the media of this country, and from there, you pass judgment on that which you don't know. And there will come a day for you, Barry, and thousands of others like you who have slept with black women, who have lied to us, when you'll hang from your neck with a placard around it saying, I betrayed my race.
Yes, well, what can you say to a paranoid schizophrenic who's a coward for hanging up, except that I guess the day that I hang, I'll probably defend the asshole who hung me. Talk radio, free speech, it isn't really free at all. It's actually a little bit like Russian roulette, a very expensive commodity. You never know what's going to come up the next time you push the button. Yeah, you're on Night Talk.
I changed my name and didn't have any trouble getting Social Security. My birth certificate has my name spelled differently. And Hello?
Yeah, it's very interesting. What's your view on lesbian priests?
My view on what?
How about masturbation? You got any view on that?
Well, no, I don't.
How about that law in Arizona where it's a felony to go around with a erection in your pants? What do you think about that, huh?
Well, I'm not really calling about that. If they want to do it, let them do it. But this name business, now, I didn't have
Thanks on 3. I don't think you should take the call. Lose him, Barry.
Barry, hello?
Yeah. Well, that's just fine for you. Tell him to shoot it to me.
Hello?
Yeah, well, good. That's good for you. And, gee, tonight's just a walk down memory lane, and we have Kent with us once again. Yeah, Kent.
I didn't mean to hang up on
Yeah, but you did. Hey, listen, Kent, you're fake. You're a hoax. You call up with some fake-o story about how you and your girlfriend are taking drugs, and she's OD'd, and your parents are in Acapulco.
Fiji.
What? Oh, Fiji, right, an important detail. You're just this poor mixed-up kid you don't know what to do.
I think she's dead.
Okay, what are you trying to tell me? Did your girlfriend OD, now she's dead?
I don't know, okay? I just can't get her to wake up.
Yeah, all right, we heard that already. What?
Foam coming out of her
All right,
mouth.
Ken, you and I both know
Let's
you're
dump
lying.
this guy
Good
now.
night. Get the hell out of here.
Very show, boss.
That's it.
My parents are in Fiji, okay? And the stuff about my girlfriend.
Yeah, what? Now, come on, Ken, spit it out.
No, you'll cut me off.
I won't cut you off, Ken.
You promised.
I promise I won't cut you off, Kent.
I made the whole thing up.
Kent.
What?
I lied. I'm cutting you off. Good night. Get the hell out of here.
Please, look, I'm not lying. Look, I gotta talk to you.
Oh, you're going to talk to me? What are you going to talk about now, Kent, huh? Your mother just slit her wrist. She's bleeding to death, huh? How about your father's got a shotgun in his mouth, going to blow his brains out, huh? Come on, tell me, who else is dead, Ken? Come on. Come on, who's dead, Ken? Who's dead? Who's dead? Tell me who's dead.
No one's dead, Bear. Come on, look. I just want to talk.
Yeah, well, we're talking. You got 2 seconds. Talk.
Okay, I listen to you all the time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think about what you say, Bear.
Yeah?
You say such cool stuff. And,
Mm-hmm.
look, I just didn't know what to say, you know. And, look, I wanted to meet you.
You're goofing on me. You wanted to meet me. You can meet me anytime you want. I'm right here in the station.
You're at the station.
I'm not the president, for God's sakes. I'm right here downtown in the studio.
So I could just come down.
You could just come down.
Now.
Now?
Right now.
What do you mean right now?
Right now, Bear. Can I just come down and meet you?
I'm on the air, Kent.
Please?
Sure, Kent. Why not? Come on down. I'd love to meet you. Sure. Yeah, just hurry it up. I'm halfway through the show. And we're at the end of the first hour of exciting and intellectual conversation here on Night Talk. Don't go away. We have the news and the weather coming up, and then we'll be back with more Night Talk.
Had your fill of gas.
Dan. Laura, call down, tell security this kid is coming. Dan, you want anything? Coffee, tea, insulin, crack? We have it all right here.
Barry, you should ask me if you want to have a guest on the show.
Why?
Because I'm the boss, Barry, that's why.
Dan, I'll do my job, you do yours,
Well,
okay?
you're not coming on the show, that's it. We have too much riding on what's going on here tonight.
What's going on here tonight, Dan?
Barry, if they think for 1 minute that you're undependable, it's
Dan,
over.
Dan, Metrowave bought my show, all right? This is my show. I put who I want on my show. I want to have Charlie Manson on my show. I'll put him on the show. Or Ted Bundy. Or how about this? I have David Berkowitz, Bernard Getz, John Hinckley on. We do a special on gun control. How would that be? Or how about that postman from Oklahoma killed 14 people, Dan? He killed his boss. We bring him on the show.
Cut.
And we bring you on as a special
Ouch.
guest. That's what we got to do. Got to bring these guys on the show. We'll have a terrific show. Oh, boy, this will be great.
That's funny stuff, Barry, the mailman who killed his boss. Did you see what the mailman brought me today, huh? We got half the wackos within 20 miles of this place saying how much they want to burn your Jew ass. Think about that, Barry. The time it takes to sit down and write that on paper. Put it in an envelope, lick it, send it to this station, and I've got boxes of this shit sitting in my office. These people are dead serious. All I'm suggesting is that you simply pull it back just for a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're a little out of your depth, okay, Dan? I think it's time you stop
Just
trying
stop
to tell me.
talking and listen to me for 2 minutes. You don't have an audience in here now to cheer you on. You do whatever you want to tonight, Barry. Have fun. Blow the deal. I'm not going to say I don't care because I worked very hard on this. I broke my ass.
This is my life you're talking about.
No. What you are, Barry, is a fucking suit salesman with a big mouth. Let's call a spade a spade. It's a job. That's all it is. You can come in here and start predicting Armageddon if you want to, Barry. But it's still a job. A job you did not even know how to do until I taught it to you. What do you think you're doing in here? Changing the world? This is a talk show, Barry, and you are a talk show host. Alan does the drive time, Jerry does the home handyman stuff, Sheila does the shrink stuff, Sid does the financial stuff, and you hang up on people. That's your job. Now, you're very good at it. You're the joker in my deck, and I'm very happy for your success. But you work for me. I'm your boss. You want to have the kid on the show? Have him on! But you get one thing straight. You fuck up my deal, and you go back to selling double knit suits. I'm glad you take it all so seriously, Barry, but you gotta learn when to stop or it's gonna kill you.
Go get the kid.
The kid is not a good idea, Barry.
You're on his side, aren't you?
No, I want you to think about the show. You could lose everything that you've worked for and everything that I've worked for.
Get the kid.
It's very important to Barry. It's a very important moment in his life. Yes, he is important to me. He is important. Look, Lou, he's a fucking basket case. Lou? All right. Forget it. I'll just stay to see the show tonight, and then I'll be home tomorrow, okay? Love you. Yeah. Hey, just pretend I'm visiting a sick relative, right? Bye. Yeah.
Night Talk, we're back. This is the spirit of Barry Champlain. Joe, hit me with your best shot.
Yeah, Barry. Been driving a cab now for about 11 years. Met all kinds. I know people.
I wish I did.
Let me tell you something, friend. That kid who just called. What he needs is a good bust in the chops.
Think that would do it, huh, Joe?
Kid like that needs some discipline.
Discipline.
Tell you, I got 2 kids, Barry. They give me any trouble, I just take off my belt. They see the belt. That's it.
Now, how old are your children, Joe?
Little girl's 5, boy's 3.5.
You hit them with a belt.
Brush, belt, newspaper, whatever. Hey, they're either gonna get it from me or they're gonna get it out there.
Yeah, Joe, I think you need professional help.
What's that?
Well, you should get together with Jerry. He can hold them down while you hit them with the belt.
What the hell are you talking about?
You're hitting your kids with brushes and belts. You're psychotic. You're a psycho.
Yeah. Hey, and what are you, friend? Faggot?
Coming from a pinhead like you, that's a compliment.
How about I come on down there to that station of yours right now and bust your little faggot face right in, huh?
Who's gonna help you? Your brother?
You don't say nothing about my brother.
Your brother, he hangs
got
around on
me?
Harry Hines Boulevard, doesn't he? He's a pimp. And your wife, she's a hooker, isn't she?
My wife?
Your wife. What do you beat her with, Joe? A baseball bat?
I know where you live, partner. All right? I know what you look like.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet dreams, sweetheart.
I can't wait. Vincent, you're on Night Talk. Say something interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been listening to you for 5 years.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. The guys down here at the store put you on every night.
Yep.
And we sit around and laugh at you because
Yep.
you're such a jerk off and...
Yeah, all right. Night Talk, Agnes, yeah.
Barry, can I ask you a question?
Hit me.
I wouldn't hit you for the world, sweetheart. I love Lucy. Now, why don't they make more of them?
What?
Yeah,
What do you want to talk to Barry about?
Show. It is so damn good. Why don't they make more of them?
You want to rape somebody?
I feel like I've seen
Why
every
don't you
one
go
of
home and
these
take a cold
kids.
shower?
Now
That'd be
it's time
better.
to make some new ones.
Those shows are ancient, Agnes. Lucille Ball must be at least 105 years old. The rest of the cast is dead.
No, now she's not that old. I saw her on the show the other night, and she looked to be around 35. And that Ricky Ricardo, boy, can he play the
Yeah, no one can be
bongo.
this stupid. Are you serious, Agnes? You know what year this is? Yeah, John, you're on Night Talk.
Remember me, Barry? I called, I said I was in Turtle Creek. Well, I raped 3 women since then. Do you remember me?
I'm not sure. Refresh me, John.
I'm thinking about raping another one, Barry. I saw her this morning.
What are you doing to me, Stu? You're killing me. You're killing me right here on the air, man.
Oh, could we relax,
These women I
please?
raped have turned me in, Barry. How come?
Well, tell me where you are, John, and I'll make sure you get some help. You have my word on that.
So tired of raping other. I'm so tired of raping women. I got rage for them. I
John,
got rage for them.
when was the last time you raped a woman?
In Greenville, a couple weeks ago. She was strutting around like she was something else.
Yeah, I understand, John. I sympathize. We all get angry. Where did the rape actually occur?
It was in the backseat of her car. She pulled into the Jack in the Box parking lot. I jumped in and said, okay. It was nighttime sometime, I don't know.
How old are you, John?
I'm 40. I was in the bed 12 years.
Taking this for me?
I didn't get no therapy.
It's up to-
They didn't do nothing for me. They didn't bother to help me. Barry, I'm gonna rape somebody. I'm gonna do it.
But why?
I got it's an irresistible compulsion. I mean, it's like trying to quit smoking. Barry, I can't help myself. I can't help.
Yeah, all right. You have this irresistible compulsion. John, the last time we spoke, you said that jogging helped you.
Up and down Turtle Creek, jogging up and down the Turtle Creek, Turtle Creek. I could name you every dock in Turtle Creek.
John, have you decided who you're gonna rape next?
I got her picked out, staked out, ready. I always wanted her.
What is it about her that you like?
What is it about a piece of strawberry pie or a piece of pumpkin pie? I mean, I don't know. She could be black or white, Hispano, Japanese, pretty, fat, ugly.
Yeah, all right, John, calm down. I want to help you. I'm your friend.
Are you my buddy, Barry?
I'm your buddy, John.
I can't help myself. I gotta go do it.
You can help yourself. You're not gonna do
I
it, John.
gotta do it.
No, you're not gonna do it, John. Now, listen to me.
I'm gonna go do it.
No. Think about what you're saying, John. John. Another lost soul goes into the Dallas night. We have a police trace on this. If anybody knows anything about this man or is in Turtle Creek or sees someone in a phone booth, please call us here at KGAB. The number to call is 555 TALK. Let's hear from our sponsors, Pasty Mate Roach and Termite Cleaners.
Listen closely. The sound of cockroaches mating, enhanced 500 times.
They couldn't trace it.
The results?
Right, I should have kept him on for another 3 hours.
Multiplying and multiplying.
You know, I once had a cup of Humphrey's coffee. I was spitting blood for 3 weeks.
You should try the decaffeinated, Barry.
This is great.
Oh, wait, don't tell me.
He seems pretty harmless. Come on, Kent, sit down. This is your chair. This is your microphone. Speak directly into it. Keep your mouth about 6 inches away from it. These are your headphones so you can hear the show. These are the ground rules. The ground rules. No last names, no brand names, no phone numbers over the air. Other than that, act and speak normally. This is Mr. Barry Champlain.
You're Barry.
You got him.
All right.
What's wrong with him?
Hey, kid, say something. I need a level.
Check one. Check.
Barry, we going 5, 4,
Stu.
3, 2. Strap in, bitch. Here we go.
We're back. I'm Barry Champlain. You're listening to Night Talk. We have a very special guest with us tonight, Kent. Say hello to everybody, Kent.
All right.
My sentiments exactly. We've brought Kent on board to get an inside look at the future of America. Kent is the classic American youth, energetic and resourceful, spoiled, perverse, and disturbed. Would you say that's an accurate description, Kent?
Yep, sure.
Yeah, what do you call that haircut?
I don't know. Rock and roll.
Are you high right now, Kent?
Am I high?
Are you on drugs, or is this your naturally moronic self? Watch the droolie getting it all over the console.
Can't believe I'm here, man. Hey, Bear, does this thing really work?
You're sitting in a radio station, Kent. You're sitting in front of a live mic. When you speak, thousands of people hear your voice. It penetrates their minds.
Okay, no, listen, I want to send that one out to Diamond Dave and Billy the bass player and all the babes at the Valley View Mall.
We're discussing America here tonight, Kent. Do you have any thoughts on that subject?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I broke your train of thought. Please keep going. This is exhilarating.
No, it's not like I'm not political or nothing, you know? I mean, I like Bruce. He's political.
Bruce Springsteen, yes, a very deep political thinker. He's a communist, isn't he?
No, he's from New Jersey. His ex is pretty nice up there.
Mm-hmm. Who's ex?
Bruce's.
Bruce Springsteen's wife. Yes, what about her?
Julianne. Hi, Julianne. She was a model. You know that, Bear? All those guys got models, Bear. I mean, Mick and Jerry, you know, Keith, Patty, and Prince. Well, you know, Bear, models hang around with guys they think are coolest. Look at you, man. You're a big guy, famous star and all, and I mean, you got that fine babe right over there who works for you, man. So, hey, if you got some cash and you're cool, you get to have a model.
So you wouldn't call yourself a women's libber then, Kent, huh?
Yeah, I would, Bear. I mean, everybody being liberated, you know, women, South Africans, all those kind of people, you know. I mean, I saw a show about all that stuff, you know, about how, like, you know, revolution's a pretty important thing, you know. They're gonna have a lot more revolutions when people get together, you know, and solidarity and that, and, you know, like that song by Megadeth. They sells, but it was buying! They sells, but it was buying! Hey, plus, you know, I saw this other show about how, like, in the future, you know, they're gonna have, like, these two-way TV sets and that, Barry. You know, people be able to see each other and everything, you know, and then it was like, no way they're gonna be able to stop the revolution, Bear.
Who won't be able to stop it, Kent?
Big Brother, government, corporations. I mean, they're a bunch of fascists, you know, they want to control everybody's mind. I mean, but hey, freedom's an important thing, just like you always say, Bear. You say the best things, Bear. I listen to you all the time, man. You're great.
Kent, you're an idiot. I sincerely hope you do not represent the future of this country, because if you do, we are in sad shape.
Bear, man, you're so funny, man. That's why I love to listen to your show. That's why all the kids listen to you, man. Plus, you know, these goons push you around. You know, all the kids listen to you, Bear. You are the best thing on the radio!
Kent, we discuss a lot of serious subjects on this show. Sad things, frightening things, tragic things. Doesn't any of that bother you?
Nope.
Why not?
Just a show.
Just one big rock video, huh, Kent?
Yeah! No. Come on, Bear. It's your show.
Yeah, that it is. It's my show. Let's go back to the callers on my show. Julia, you're on Night Talk.
Barry, hello. Yeah, now, you know, darling, I think these people who've been calling you tonight are a bunch of I don't know what. It's crazy. And that crazy kid you got on there, now that's terrible. I've been listening to your show for 5 years straight, Barry, and I love you and your show. I think it's terrific that more folks are going to be listening. I just hope you have time for your longtime friends there, Bear.
I always have time for my friends, Julia.
Oh, you're terrific. Your show's terrific. I don't know what else to say.
Well, tell me something, Julia, since you listen all the time. What is it you like about the show?
Well, I don't know. A lot of things.
Well, what, for instance?
Well, I love you, Bear.
Uh-huh, that's a given. Okay, what about me do you love?
Well, you're very funny.
Uh-huh.
And I love to hear you talk about all the things you have to say.
Yeah. Oh, okay, well, let's get back to the show. The show must serve some kind of purpose for you.
Well, now, I wouldn't say that.
But what would you say?
Well, I don't know, you know.
Well, what do you mean you don't know? You said it at least 5 times already. What don't you know? You've been listening to this show for 5 years. You don't know why you listen to it?
Well, I just said that
Yeah, I heard what you just said. You said you don't know why you listen to the show. Why didn't I tell you why? You listen to the show so you can feel superior to the other losers who call in.
Barry!
Don't bury me. You've got sawdust between your ears instead of brains. Just listen to you. If I sounded as stupid as you did, I'd be too embarrassed to open my mouth.
I'm hanging up.
Good, and don't call back. Nothing more boring than people who love you. Yeah, you're on Night Talk.
I just have one thing to ask you, Barry.
Hit me.
Are you as ugly looking as you sound?
Uglier.
Yeah, I thought you'd say something like that, but as usual, you avoid the question.
What's the question?
I think you know the question.
Is it animal, vegetable, or mineral?
The question is obvious. Why does an intelligent fellow like yourself spend so much energy hurting other people? Do you not love yourself? I think you're very lonely, Barry. I'm sorry for you because you don't know how to love.
Night Talk, Ralph.
They always say that, don't they? Why are you so angry? Well, they don't understand me and you, Barry. We're the kind of people, we feel too much.
Are we, Ralph?
Yeah, my name is Cheryl Ann. I'll hold.
Who knows? I mean, take, for instance, take cancer. What is cancer? Is it a
What are you doing, Alan?
bacteria? Well, what difference does it make? It kills you.
He's all alone out there.
So what?
I never saw an atom bomb explode. I never did. The guys who did, they're dead.
He's going down in flames, Dan.
It's Barry's show, Ellen. Let Barry do Barry's show.
Probably watch it. That's what people do with TV sets.
What do they see? They see people killing people and babies starving and floods and for what? For nothing. For beer commercials and Tampax ads, MTV, a yacht, the ocean, a diamond earring, a racehorse. Well, I guess so. I guess so. All I know is what I read in the papers. And that's a lot of talk. Barry, it's talk. Talk. Ralph,
tell me something. I'm curious. How do you dial a phone with a straitjacket on?
Barry, I don't know much about God, and I never was very religious, but you can't help feeling like something is wrong. Like, nobody's driving the train, the system, because too many people are getting sick. And the traffic, it's just jamming up. And even the weather, not so good lately. Barry, I don't get it, Barry. I just don't get it.
You don't get it, Wimp! Here's what you get! You get $1.59, you go down to the drugstore, buy yourself a pack of razor blades and slash your fucking wrist, pinhead!
That's it, kid. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
Get him out of here now.
Hey, Barry! Fuck up, you fucking son of a bitch! Thank you, Dallas! Good night!
You all right, Barry? Stand by.
I'm confused, Barry.
What did you say your name was?
Cheryl Ann. It's about my ex-husband. He's back in town and, well, I have
Haven't seen him for a while.
What are you confused about, Cheryl Ann?
Well, let me first say that I left my ex-husband for very good reasons.
Let's not get into them, okay?
And he's anything but perfect. He smokes, he drinks, he loves to argue.
Sounds like my kind of guy.
Yeah. He is a little bit like you.
Yeah, all right, we got to move it along here, Cheryl Ann. You want to get to the point?
I have, feelings for him.
What kind of feelings?
Nice feelings? This is hard to say.
Sexual feelings.
It's not just that. I mean, yes, of course, but I still love him. It's not the same as my husband. We had something and I want him. I want him inside of me. I want to take care of him. I want to be with him.
You want to be close to him?
Yes.
You want to hold him?
Oh, yes.
You want to relive the feelings you two had?
Yes, Barry.
You don't love your husband.
No. Well,
You tell him that you love him. You lie to him and you tell him that you love him.
I do love him. I love him as a friend.
Friend. Everyone's your friend.
Not like my ex-husband. There's a passion there for his soul, and I thought I wanted a simple life, but I was wrong. I want my old life back.
Sounds like you made a mistake. Should have stuck with the first guy.
Yeah. What was I supposed to do? I love you, Barry.
Ever hear the story of the little dog had a bone in his mouth and he's trotting over this bridge and he looks over, he sees his reflection in the water. Thinks it's another dog. That dog has a bone in his mouth, too. Dog wants both bones, so he barks at the little dog in the water, trying to scare him. Bone drops out of his mouth. He loses both bones.
What has that got to do with what I just said?
Babe, I don't know what to tell you. You blew it. You know, women like you are never happy. What do you want me to say? Leave your husband, go back to your ex? Your ex doesn't want you. He's got women all over the place. He doesn't need you. He's not some suburban zombie like your husband. He's out there having fun. Did you ever think of that? Maybe your ex-husband doesn't want you?
He came on to me. He said he wanted me.
You're lying again.
He said he still loved me.
You're lying. You're a sexually unsatisfied woman living in a dream world. I feel sorry for you. So why don't you stick with Mr. America there, go out and buy yourself a heavy-duty vibrator, and knock yourself out. We reap what we sow. Follow me, Cheryl Ann. Probably frigid. And we have Teresa on the line.
The day will come for you, Barry. And there will be a reckoning. An adding up and a totaling. Those who turned away will be turned upon. And I don't care what your story is, Barry. You are responsible, and there will be no confusion at your trial. It will be short, and necks will crack. The whips will strip your back bare to the bone, and your children will cry for you as they are slaughtered before your eyes. You, the Jews, will hang high over the streets. You will be buried in piles. You dig your own holes. I am here merely to tell you that the day will come. It will.
Believe it or not, you make perfect sense to me. I should hang. I'm a hypocrite. I ask for sincerity and I lie. I denounce the system as I embrace it. I want money and power and prestige. I want ratings and success. I don't give a damn about you or the world. That's the truth. For this, I could say I'm sorry, but I won't. Why should I? I mean, who the hell are you anyways, you audience? You're on me every night like a pack of wolves because you can't stand facing what you are and what you've made. Yes, the world is a terrible place. Yes, cancer and garbage disposals will get you. Yes, a war is coming. Yes, the world is shut to hell and you're all goners. Everything's screwed up and you like it that way, don't you? You're fascinated by the gory details. You're mesmerized by your own fear. You revel in floods, car accidents, unstoppable diseases. You're happiest when others are in pain. That's where I come in, isn't it? I'm here to lead you by the hand through the dark forest of your own hatred and anger and humiliation. I'm providing a public service. You're so scared. You're like a little child under the covers. You're afraid of the boogeyman, but you can't live without him. Your fear, your own lives have become your entertainment. Next month, millions of people are going to be listening to this show, and you have nothing to talk about. Marvelous technology is at our disposal. And instead of reaching up to new heights, we're trying to see how far down we can go. How deep into the muck we can immerse ourselves. What do you want to talk about? Baseball scores? Your pet? Orgasms? You're pathetic. I despise each and every one of you. You got nothing. Absolutely nothing. No brains, no power, no future, no hope, no God. The only thing you believe in is me. What are you if you don't have me? I'm not afraid, see? I come in here every night, I make my case, I make my point, I say what I believe in. I tell you what you are. I have to. I have no choice. You frighten me. I come in here every night, I tear into you, I abuse you, I insult you, and just keep coming back for more. What's wrong with you? Why do you keep calling? I don't want to hear anymore. Stop talking. Go away. Bunch of yellow-bellied, spineless, bigoted, quivering, drunken, insomniatic, paranoid, disgusting, perverted, voyeuristic little obscene phone callers. That's what you are. Well, to hell with you. I don't need your fear and your stupidity. You don't get it. It's wasted on you. Pearls before swine. If one person out there had any idea what I'm talking about, Fred, you're on Night Talk.
Yes. You see, Barry? I know it's depressing that so many people don't understand that you're just joking.
Jackie, you're on Night Talk.
Hello. I've been listening for years, and I find you a warm and intelligent...
Arnold.
What you were saying before about loneliness, I'm an electrical engineer.
Lucy.
Barry, my mother is from Waco, and she wants to know if you went to high school with...
Larry.
Why do people insist on calling homosexuals normal?
Ralph!
I'm in my house. I'm at home. Which is where you should be, Barry. Hey, I'm not far away. You could come over if you want. We're the same kind of people. I have beer, soup. I'm here. Come over later. I'll wait.
Barry, there's 60 seconds left in the show. This is dead air, Barry. Dead air.
I guess we're stuck with each other. This is Barry Champlain.
Barry.
It was great. I feel very good about this. I'm gonna talk to the lawyers, and we'll get started on this deal right away. We're gonna be seeing a lot more of each other. I'll be in touch.
Barry. It was great. You pulled it off, champ. Congratulations. I'll see you tomorrow.
Dan. What if I don't come in tomorrow night?
You'll come in tomorrow, Barry. You always do.
She left, huh?
Yep. I don't blame her.
Her best line was, Barry Champlain's a nice place to visit. They wouldn't want to live there. Show's a washout, Stu.
Give me a break, will you, Barry? We're going national, man. Besides, it's not that important. It's just one show.
It's not that important. Why am I doing it?
I don't know, Barry. If you don't like the heights, man, don't climb the mountains, you know what I mean? It's like that kid just said, Barry. Man, this is your show. Where you headed?
I don't know. Go to Ellen's hotel, try to talk.
That's good. Tomorrow, Barry.
Before I take the first caller this evening,
Tomorrow, Stu.
I'd like to comment on something I saw in the parking lot on the way into the station. There was a man standing there,
Walk you to your car?
obviously mentally disturbed. It made me think about something we don't often talk about.
You want to grab a burger? just talk?
I'm too old for you, Laura.
Ow.
I mean, you don't know about Vietnam, Easy Rider, Beatles.
Start over, Grandpa.
I can't. I'm inside this thing. You're not. You know what my greatest fear is? Being boring.
You're not boring.
I'm afraid that the whole audience is gonna get up and leave.
I get confused sometimes about this love stuff. I don't know what people mean when they say that they're in love. But I do know that I don't think you're the bad guy that you think you are.
Yes, I am.
Huh?
I'll take a rain check on that burger.
Excuse me, Barry. Barry, Mr. Champlain. I hate to bother you. Do you think you could give me an autograph, please? Some show tonight.
Sure. What'd you say your name was?
You're dead, fucker.
You come on down these parts, fellow. You start telling people their business and insulting their race, you end up like Champagne, I'll tell you that right now.
I listened to his show the night that he was killed. There was this drug-crazed kid bothering him. When people smoke that crack stuff, they go berserk, you know. I hope they catch that kid.
But they ought to listen to that show. He was on the edge. I mean, I didn't think he was going to get shot or anything, but that show was strange.
I mean, I got to be on his show, you know, like the last day. That was his last show, you know. I feel kind of like my whole life is different, you know. Like I'm kind of blessed, but kind of like I told Barry, you know. I mean, hey, life is just kind of like a big party thrown by God, and I'm the new Toastmaster, Bear.
Like Barry always said, if you didn't like him, turn him off. They didn't have to kill him.
Now, I think that young boy that had come in here on the show, I think he did it. Now, I tell you how I feel about it. I think that if you steal something, they ought to cut your hands off. If you rape somebody, they ought to cut you know what off. That's just, I think they ought to kill him.
I never called him.
He took that man.
And now I'm sorry. He never even hung up on me.
I miss him. You know how when you have a cast on your arm and they cut it off and you miss having it. You know, he was like a cast on my arm. I miss him.
He was like a hot fudge sundae with fresh pecans. Now, I knew I shouldn't listen to him because he always got me so dang riled up till I was like to smash my radio.
He
just
did a
throw it
whole
right
show
between
once on which way to roll your toilet paper, over or under. People responded for hours. Some got so angry they hung up.
I called almost every night. I loved Barry. Didn't care much for the fellow who answered the phone, though. You know, he always forgot I was waiting on the line.
Didn't I read he was having some kind of problem with his wife?
Yes, he was insensitive and nasty, but he was a strong masculine presence on the radio.
Why would anyone do such a thing?
There's another bright star in God's heaven.
My view is that you don't give a group like the neo-Nazis access to the airways like he did. Basically, I couldn't stand Barry Champlain.
I was in love with his voice.
I was in love with his voice.
He was in love with his own voice.
My first thought was that I couldn't believe anyone could hate him that much. Disagree or dislike, but not hate him, not kill him. My second thought was that he always wondered if there was a God. Barry said that he had to wait until the evidence was in. Now you know, Barry. Now you know.
Now we know that whatever the law says, it speaks to those who are under the law so that every mouth may be stopped. And the whole world may be held accountable to God.
The world is crazy, crazy. Barry was rude, but he was a funny guy too. He insulted my muffin when I called, but that is why we have freedom of speech.
I hope that when they remember Barry, they remember what he said and not the style in which he said it.
It was karmic. You just can't put out that much bad karma without it coming back at you.
Barry and I worked together for over 7 years. And whenever you threatened him over the air, man, he'd stick it right back in your face. It was like his dick was flapping in the wing, and he'd like to see if he could get an erection. The guy had a little dick, but he liked to flap it out there. Then they cut it off, and now he's dead. I don't know if you understand that analogy, but it's the clearest one I can make.